Good morning, students. As you know, we are doing reactions and solutions, and we have already done molarity, molality, and mole fraction. Now, the next way to express the concentration of the solution is mass percentage and volume percentage. So, first we will start with mass percentage. It is also called as weight percentage, and it is expressed by W by W. So mass percentage of a component in a given solution is the mass of the component per 100 grams of the solution. What it means? It means, suppose I'm saying that 100% solution of sodium chloride. So it means 100 grams of sodium chloride is present in uh, what I said, 10% solution of sodium chloride. So it means that 10 grams of sodium chloride is present in 100 grams of solution. Means if I'm saying 10% W by W solution of sodium chloride, so it means 10 grams of sodium chloride is present in 100 grams of solution. How we can calculate the mass percentage? The mass percentage or weight percentage, how we can calculate it? Suppose in a solution there is a solute A and a solvent B, and we want to calculate the mass percentage of A, that is the mass percentage or weight percentage of solute. So the mass percentage of A or the weight percentage of A is equivalent to the mass of A or the mass of solute upon the total mass of solution into 100. Means the mass or the weight of solute upon the mass or weight of solution into 100. By this we can calculate the mass percentage or weight percentage of solute. The same way, if we want to calculate the mass percentage of solvent or the weight percentage of solvent, then the mass percentage of solvent is equivalent to mass of solvent in grams definitely upon the mass of solution, that too in grams, into 100. So in this way we can calculate. And as I've told you, some at some places it will be written, it is given to you that 5% W by W or 10% W by W. When they are saying 5% W by W, it means 5 grams of that particular substance is present in 100 grams of solution. If they are saying 10% W by W, it means 10 grams of that substance is present in 100 grams of solution. Now there is one question in front of you that is in your NCERT book only. A solution is prepared by dissolving 2 grams of substance A. Substance can be any A, that is a solute obviously, in 18 grams of water. So water is solvent here. Calculate the mass percentage of solute. As I've told you, to calculate the mass percentage of solute, the formula is mass of solute, which is given to us, that is 2 gram, upon mass of solution. Mass of solution is not given to us, but the mass of solute and mass of solvent both are given to us. So we can calculate the mass of solution. Mass of solution will be mass of solute upon mass of solute plus mass of solvent, that is 2 plus 18 equals 20 grams. So the mass of solution is 20 grams, mass of solute is 2 grams, which is already given. So we can calculate the mass percentage of solute, that is mass percentage of A, equivalents to mass of A, that is 2, upon mass of solution, that is 20 into 100. So it will become, I guess, 10 gram, 10. So 10% is the mass percentage of solute. So in this way we can calculate the mass percentage of any solute or solvent in the solution. One more question is here. Calculate the concentration of nitric acid in moles per liter. Concentration in moles per liter, it means they are asking molarity. The unit of molarity is moles per liter. So that is why we can we can conclude this, that they are asking about the molarity. In a sample which has a density is given to us, the density of solution is given to us, and the mass percent of nitric acid, it in it being 69%. 69% is the mass percent of nitric acid. So what it means? 69%, it means 69 grams of nitric acid is present in 100 gram of solution. It means the mass of solute, that is nitric acid, is 69 grams, and the mass of solution is 100 grams. Clear? So we are having mass of solute, that is nitric acid, and we are having mass of solvent, mass of solution, that is 100 grams, and we are having density of solution, that is 1.01. So for molarity, what we need? For molarity, we need the volume of solution. So volume of solution we can calculate with the density and mass. Density and mass we are having. Solution का mass हमारे पास आ गया है, that is 100 gram, and density is given, that is 1.41. So volume we will calculate. The another thing we want, the moles of solute. Moles of solute. The mass of solute we are having 69 grams. 69 gram is the mass of solute. So with the help of this we can calculate the moles of solute. See, the moles of volume of solution, mass upon density. Density, mass कितना है हमारे solution का 100. So 100 upon 1.41. So volume of solution will be 70.92 milliliter. Moles of nitric acid, यानी moles of solute 69. 69 is the mass of HNO3, because they have said us that it is 69%. So 69% मतलब क्या हो गया, 69 grams of nitric acid. So 69 is the mass of nitric acid and 63 is the molar mass of nitric acid. So number of moles of nitric acid are 69 upon 63. So molarity is equivalent to moles of nitric acid, that is 69 upon 63 upon volume of solution in milliliter. We have calculated 70.92, because volume we are taking in milliliter, so multiplied by 100,000, so it will become 15.44, and the molarity of the solution is 15.44. So with the help of mass percentage we can calculate the molarity also, because with the help of mass percentage we can calculate the mass. With the help of mass we can calculate the number of moles and the volume also, depending upon the question, and then we can calculate the molarity. So in some questions they will ask you, they can ask you the molarity and molality also by giving the mass percentage. Now the next is volume percentage. Volume percentage is expressed by V by V. Volume percentage means the volume of the component per 100 parts by volume of the solution. What it means? It means if they are saying that an aqueous HCl solution is 7% V by V, it means what they are saying, that 7 milliliter HCl is present in 100 milliliter of solution. When we were saying mass by mass or weight by weight, then what we were saying, 7% mass by mass, yani W by W. So it means 7 grams of solute is present in 100 grams of solution. When we are saying 7% V by V, it means 7 milliliter of solute is present in 100 milliliter of solution. The formula to calculate the volume percentage is volume of solute upon volume of solution into 100. The same way, in mass percentage we have taken mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. Here we will take volume of solution upon volume of solute upon volume of solution into 100. Okay? As I have told you, when we are saying an aqueous HCl solution is 7%, it means 7 milliliter HCl is present in 100 milliliter of solution. So 7 milliliter is the volume of solute and 100 milliliter is the volume of solution. Clear? Now one question. Determine the volume by volume percent solution made by combining 25 milliliter of ethanol with enough water to produce 200 milliliter of solution. Means ethanol is solute here, water is solvent here, and they both are mixing to make a solution. The volume of ethanol, yani the volume of solute, is 25 milliliter and the volume of solution is 200 milliliter, and they are asking volume by volume percent. So volume by volume percent is equivalent to volume of solute, which is given to us 25 milliliter, volume of solution, which is given to us 200 milliliter, into 100, it will become 12.5%. So in this way we can calculate volume by volume percent. Third is mass by volume percent. First we have done mass by mass percent. Second we have done volume by volume percent. And third we are doing mass by volume percent. It is expressed by W by V. Mass by volume percent is equivalent to mass of volume. Mass by volume is equivalent. Mass by volume percentage is equivalent to mass of solute upon volume of solution into 100. Getting my point? Because mass by volume. So mass is of solute and volume is of solution into 100. Clear? So mass by volume is defined as the mass of component per 100 milliliter of solution. कि 100 milliliter solution में कितना mass present होगा solute का. When we are saying mass by mass, it means we are telling कि 100 gram solution में कितना gram solute का present है. व्हेन वी आर सेइंग वॉल्यूम बाय वॉल्यूम, तब हम बता रहे हैं कि 100 मिलीलीटर सॉल्यूशन में कितना मिलीलीटर सोल्यूट प्रेजेंट है। एंड व्हेन वी आर सेइंग मास बाय वॉल्यूम, तब हम बता रहे हैं कि 100 मिलीलीटर सॉल्यूशन में कितना मास सोल्यूट का प्रेजेंट है। क्लियर? सो क्वेश्चन इज हियर, व्हाट इज द परसेंट mass by volume concentration of 300 milliliter of aqueous NaOH solution containing 10 grams of NaOH. So NaOH is solute here, जिसका mass is given to us, that is 10 gram, and solution का volume हमें given है, that is 300 milliliter, and we have to calculate mass by volume concentration or mass by volume percentage concentration. So mass by volume is equivalent to mass of solute, that is 10 gram, upon volume of solution, that is 300 milliliter, into 100. So it will become 3.33%. So in this way we can calculate mass by volume percent. Clear? One more question. What is the molarity? Now again the relation आ गया हमारा molarity के साथ. What is the molarity of 20% mass by volume solution of HCl? Now we have to calculate molarity. For that we want the number of moles, and for that we want the volume of solution, but nothing is given to us directly in the question. They are only saying us that 20% W by V solution. So 20% W by V solution, what it means? That 20 grams of HCl is dissolved, or you can say is present in 100 milliliter of solution, because mass by volume है, तो सोल्यूट का मास हो जाएगा और सोल्यूशन का वॉल्यूम हो जाएगा. So 20 grams of HCl, so it means we are having now the mass of solute. So we can calculate the moles of solute. Number of moles is equivalent to mass upon molar mass. Mass is given 20. Molar mass HCl का कितना हो जाएगा? 35.5 plus 1, that is 36.5. ठीक है, तो हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, कर सकते हैं. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट इज नेक्स्ट थिंग हमें क्या चाहिए? वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन. वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन हमारे पास आ गया, कितना आ गया? 100 मिलीलीटर. सो मोलारिटी इज इक्वल टू वेट ऑफ सोल्यूट अपॉन मोलर मास ऑफ सोल्यूट इनटू वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन. वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन हमारे पास मिलीलीटर में है, इसलिए मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 1000 हमें करना पड़ेगा, या फिर जो हमारे पास ये वॉल्यूम आया है मिलीलीटर में से हम लीटर में चेंज कर लेते हैं, इट विल बिकम 0.1 लीटर. ठीक है, एंड या तो हम नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अलग से निकाल लें 20 अपॉन 36.5, या फिर मोलारिटी के फॉर्मूला में ही लिख सकते हैं. मैंने आपको करा रखा है ये फॉर्मूला. व्हेन मास इज गिवन टू अस and the volume is in liters, what formula we can use? Mass of solute upon molar mass of solute, mass of solute into 1000 upon molar mass of solute into volume of solution in milliliters. तो हमारे पास सब कुछ है. mass of solute is 20 gram into 1000 upon molar mass of solute is 36.5 into वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन इज़ 100 मिलीलीटर इन मिलीलीटर्स आ गया हमारे पास. ये पूरा कैलकुलेट करके हमारे पास 5.47 m मोलारिटी आ जाएगी. स्टूडेंट्स किसी भी तरीके से आप कर सकते हो, इधर यू कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स सेपरेटली एंड देन पुट इन द फॉर्मूला, और अदरवाइज पूरा फॉर्मूला के अंदर ही मिक्स कर सकते हो. इधर यू कैन कन्वर्ट द वॉल्यूम इन लीटर्स and then put in the formula, then there will be no need to multiply with 1000, or you can write in the milliliter only and then multiply with 1000. that molarity वाले formula में मैंने आपको सब बताया हुआ है. the only thing which I am introducing here is 20% W by V means that 20 grams of HCl is present in 100 milliliter of solution. So by this you have the mass of solute and the volume of solution. तो इस तरीके से आप extract कर सकते हो चीज़ों को. Now the next way is ppm. ppm stands for parts per million. When the solute is present in very minute amount, like you can say in traces, then we can express the concentration in parts per million, which is abbreviated by ppm. When the concentration is very less, like if we want to measure the concentration of pollutants present in atmosphere, so they are present in a very minute amount, so at that time we use this way, that is ppm. ppm, the formula to calculate the ppm is equivalent to mass of solute, जिसका भी आपको निकालना है concentration, the mass of solute upon mass of solution into 10 to the power 6. Okay, this is the formula. Now suppose we are having a question, oxygen is dissolved in water as 8 into 10 to the power minus 4 in 100 grams of water. बेटा 200 grams कुछ नहीं है, ये टाइपिंग मिस्टेक है. इन 100 grams of water. आई एम रिपीटिंग, इन 100 grams of water. 100 ग्राम ऑफ 200 ग्राम ऑफ वाटर लिखा है ना, 100 grams of water है ये, सिर्फ 100 grams. 200 ग्राम को काट देना. ऑक्सीजन इज डिजॉल्व इन वाटर एज 8 into 10 to the power minus 4 in 100 grams of water. Find concentration of oxygen is ppm. We have to calculate the concentration of oxygen is ppm. So as I've told you, ppm is equivalent to mass of component, which is 8 into 10 to the power minus 4. Then total mass of solution, which is given 100 grams to us, multiplied by 10 to the power 6. So it will become 8 ppm. 8 ppm हमारे पास ये आ जाता है. अब देखो हमें इसका बेनिफिट क्या हुआ. मैं आपको एक और क्वेश्चन बताती हूँ, वर्बली बता रही हूँ. आई एम नॉट रिटन इन द स्लाइड ओवर हेयर. मैं आपको बता देती हूँ क्वेश्चन. सपोज वी आर हैविंग अ क्वेश्चन, अ लीटर ऑफ पब्लिक सप्लाई वाटर. अ लीटर मीन्स दिस इज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन. अ लीटर ऑफ पब्लिक सप्लाई वाटर कंटेन्स अबाउट 310 to the power minus 3 grams of chlorine. So 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 gram is the mass of chlorine. The mass of solute is given to us, and the um, volume of solution is given to us. The volume of solution is 1 liter, or you can say 1000 milliliter, and the mass of solute is 3 into 10 to the power minus 3, and the solute is chlorine. What is the mass percentage of chlorine? पहले हम mass percentage निकालते हैं. mass percentage का फॉर्मूला आपको पता है. The mass percentage is equivalent to mass of solute, जो कि हमें गिवन है 3 into 10 to the power minus 3. ठीक है, अपॉन द मास ऑफ सोल्यूशन. 100 लीटर हमें वॉल्यूम दिया हुआ था, उसी को वाटर है क्योंकि हमारा ये, आपको पता है वाटर की डेंसिटी 1 होती है. अगर वाटर की डेंसिटी 1 है और वॉल्यूम उसका 1000 मिलीलीटर है, तो मास भी कितना हो जाएगा, 1000 है ना ग्राम्स. तो 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 3 अपॉन 1000 इंटू 100. तो हमारे पास मास परसेंटेज क्लोरीन यानी कि सोल्यूट का आ जाता है 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4, जो कि बहुत छोटा है, काफ़ी कम है. 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4. इसी को अगर हम पार्ट्स पर मिलियन में निकाल लेते हैं, क्लोरीन का कंसनट्रेशन अगर हम पार्ट्स पर मिलियन में निकाल लेते हैं, तो पार्ट्स पर मिलियन के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए, मास ऑफ कंपोनेंट, जो कि हमें गिवन है 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 3 अपॉन टोटल मास ऑफ सोल्यूशन विच इज़ 1000 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 6 आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, है ना, 10 टू द पावर 6. तो इट विल बिकम 3. तो जब हमने मास परसेंट ऑफ क्लोरीन निकाला तो हमारे पास आया 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4. जब हमने ppm ऑफ क्लोरीन निकाला हमारे पास आया 3. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ एक्सप्रेसिंग कंसनट्रेशन ऑफ क्लोरीन एज 3 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4%, आई थिंक 3 ppm इज़ अ बेटर टू एक्सप्रेस, है ना. तो दैट इज़ वाई when the solute is present in very minute amount, that is in traces, at that time we use ppm. Clear? So this is all about this chapter, students. Everything we have done in this chapter